hoping that we don't need them today. I do have crampons. Maybe we put them on, maybe we don't. Maybe we put them on just for practice, just to remind ourselves what these things. We're doing different skills and things like that. We're going to do a few hours, and hopefully everybody can have some needs are like first being exposed to this kind of stuff. And I'm trying to keep them from dying because they come out here. Like not just standing in them, but like banging on them and stuff like that. We're out at like a 45-degree angle. Carol's showing us right there. We're just doing that. We can do this is an incredibly efficient step and can go for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you
a time where either makes more sense or are they both just different ways to kind of do the same thing.
I think duck walk is slightly more efficient than the edgewise. One of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my feet wider than feel comfortable. Right? Feel what feels comfortable. Fresh steps. You're gonna have to find some fresh moves here. Now, I like this. Count of 3. Slide around and remember, kick out to the right and then slide around. Kick in, spike in, spike in. Then your feet are going to slide around to the left. I'm going to have my right hand on the top of the friction point. It's going to drive it. Right? So this is self-release. So I'm tucking in those last layers, which is what I'm doing. And basically, so what does this look like? Generally, what I want to do is I want to tie in just like I would in the climbing gym or somewhere else. I'm going to tie a figure 8. Up nice and tall on it, and then after that I'm going to put my hand right there on my belay loop. Everybody see my thumb is tucked into my super fast and super fancy with it or whatever, but I'm going to take a bunch of coils. Alright? However much I want to do, I'm going to bring in. Alright? So let's do one more. I've got this. Let's say that feels about right. Put it through the side, and then I'm going to take a bite of this. Okay? And there's different techniques for different ways of doing it. If we're doing rock climbing, around all the coils, so I'm going to capture all the coils with this bite, and then I'm going to just finish this off with an overhand. So I've got a loop right here, overhand on a bite. I'm going to attach that to my hard point of my harness with a lock and carry. Okay, which is where I'm expecting to fall from. Right. What I don't want is if I cut it off, right, you'll see like rock climbing riding or something driving fast. Around the coils. Nothing fancy, and then you're tying your overhand.
Right, it's like I think
So basically, you walk further apart if you can. We're gonna stay here for like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna send you out. And you'll need gloves. So I'm gonna dig a trench, and usually your adze is the perfect size for this. You dig a trench for this thing to sit in. You know what the right answer is?
It depends.
Sure, it depends. And once you get it in place, what you want to do is you want to set it in there. I usually just toss it in there. It's still pulled up just a little bit, so I might pop it back out and then squeeze down just a little bit. So that's now in there. What is holding this? So if let's say this, what is holding this picket in place? It is backed off about 15 degrees. Right. So again, we're gonna have to imagine how this thing's gonna get pulled on our hand. And what? Pull. See how? So the either bisects, because there's a tendency if you don't cross them, like let's say you just put it like that, right? Then neither of the spikes can slide down here. Does that make sense?
I'm guessing you want to bury that one.
But you want to be pulling on this. One thing is it creates more stability. Right? If you jam it all the way up in the knot, it can be really hard to take up the knot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this thing and I'm going to slide it up as I'm pulling it back. So you need a little bit of space to slide it up.
Okay, so if you're not doing anything, we're going to dig